The seventh and final phase of voting is underway in 57 parliamentary constituencies across 7 states in the Indian parliamentary elections. Voting started earlier at 7 a.m. and will conclude at 6 p.m. today. This as anticipation builds up ahead of results for the entire cycle on the 4th of June. The states of Himachal Pradesh and Punjab are seeing voting for their 4 and 13 constituencies. The Union Territory of Chandigarh is also going to polls in this phase. Parts of Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Odisha, West Bengal and Jharkhand that have already voted in the earlier phases are voting as well. Let's look at some of the key phases, starting with the biggest player in the political arena. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is contesting against Congress leader Ajay Rai in Varanasi. The Prime Minister is now eyeing hat-trick third term in office. Interestingly, his rival Ajay Rai was once with the BJP but joined the Congress in 2012. Actress turned politician Kangana Ranaut is making her debut from Himachal Pradesh's Mandi constituency on a BJP ticket. She is facing Congress candidate and the royal scion Vikram Aditya Singh. Coming to Punjab's Amritsar, where former allies BJP and the Shiromani Akali Dal have parted ways, both are trying to snatch the seat from Congress's incumbent Gurjit Ojla. The Sikh-dominant party, interestingly, has fielded a Hindu, Anil Joshi. This while the BJP is fielding Sikh candidate Taranjit Singh Sandhu, a former Indian ambassador to the US. Lastly, senior BJP leader Ravi Shankar Prasad is fighting to retain his Patna seat in Bihar. He's banking on his own and Prime Minister Narendra Modi's popularity. The Congress has fielded Anshu Avijit, the son of former Lok Sabha Speaker Meira Kumar, against him. Prior to polling initiating, Prime Minister Modi sent out a message to the nation on X, calling upon all voters in poll-bound areas to exercise their franchise responsibly, especially young voters. As voting picks up pace across the country, various leaders have taken to the voting booth early in the morning. Uttar Pradesh State Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath was seen casting his ballot from his constituency, where his colleague Ravi is also contesting from. BJP President JP Nadda, along with Kishan himself, also casted their ballots. Union Minister and BJP candidate from Hamirpur, Anurag Thakur, along with his wife, left their residence in Hamirpur to cast their ballots for the 7th phase. Congress has fielded Satpal Singh from the Hamirpur seat. Punjab Chief Minister, along with his wife, were seen arriving to cast their ballot at a government primary smart school in Sangrur, an initiative of his government. BJP Member of Parliament and candidate from Patna Sahib constituency, Ravi Shankar Prasad, RJD leaders Teshasvi Yadav and Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar also went out to cast their ballots. In the Saran constituency, former Bihar Chief Minister voted along with his wife and their daughter and party candidate from Saran Lok Sabha seat. AAP Member of Parliament also showed his inked finger to the media after casting his vote at a polling station in Lucknow. Kangana Ranaut was also seen casting her ballot at a polling station in Mandi as she made her political debut, moving away from Tinsul town with bold ambitions of traversing the power corridors of the parliament very soon. She was not the only actor-turned-politician who was seen casting their ballot. Veteran Bengali superstar and BJP leader Mithun Chakraborty was caught standing in the queue to exercise his franchise in Kolkata. TMC leader Abhishek Banerjee was seen casting his ballot as well. Let's now get some updates on the ground. We are now being joined by our correspondent Dharamjit, that is Dharamjot Kaur, excuse me for that. She's live in Chandigarh. Dharamjot, good to see you. What's the latest at this hour? Is there any changes in regards to the voter turnout?
Well, Eric, we are seeing the voter turnout increase, but not as much as it is expected at this time of the day. As we've been discussing, through the day, as the mercury keeps rising, lesser and lesser people end up turning out to cast their ballot. So at the moment in Chandigarh, we have a voter percentage turnout of just over 25% as of 11 a.m. In all the constituencies of Punjab, the average turnout is still under 24%, and it is moving at a snail's pace at the moment. Of course, temperature here playing spoil sport. It's well above 40 degrees Celsius, and it will rise for the next couple of hours. But as we've seen the past voting trend in the Union Territory of Chandigarh and in Punjab, people end up turning out, in the last couple of hours between 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. local time, when temperature is a lot more tolerable. We'll see more and more people coming out. So the hope remains that, both of these key seats will be able to see a voter turnout above 70 to 75%, like it has been the case during the 2019 elections as well, Eric.
All right. I think what they usually say during voting is that people come out to vote with their bellies full. So I think we should expect more voter turnout after 12 p.m. Have you managed to talk to some of the voters in that polling station? What are they saying?
Well, Eric, Chandigarh in particular and also Punjab overall makes for a very interesting political battle this time because the voters are excessively divided. In terms of preliminary and early conversations with people who are out to cast their franchise, there is no clear mandate, there's no clear sense of, political alliance or any sort of, one preference of one party over the other. We've seen in the past couple of years how Punjab has become, a major political battle because of simmering agrarian crisis and, two farmers' protests that have made headlines, not just in Punjab but across the country. So being, one of India's biggest agricultural states, farmers' issues and other overall agrarian issues remain one of the biggest sticking point for the state of Punjab and Chandigarh constituency by extension as well. So as of now, in terms of the input we're getting from voters, it's a very fractured mandate. People in Punjab do feel a sense of fatigue and alienation in terms of all the political parties that have been in power over here. So, there is the political leaders definitely have to sweat it out, to convince the voters in terms of, who they should vote for, who they should cast their ballot for. So it's going to be a very, very intense and close fight in the state of Punjab. And also for Chandigarh, even though it's just one, Lok Sabha constituency, it's still going to be a very, very tough fight between the Congress and the Bharatiya Janata Party. Eric?
All right, that is our correspondent Dharamjot Kaur in Chandigarh. Dharamjot, stay hydrated. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.